This is All India Radio. In the program Spotlight, we now bring you an exclusive interview with Anna Roy, Senior Advisor at Niti Aayog on Women Transforming India. The interviewer is AIR correspondent Suparna Saikia.
Niti Aayog has been undertaking many initiatives for women entrepreneurs. Ms. Roy, what was the key idea behind the Women Entrepreneurship Program?
So basically, the idea for Women Entrepreneurship Platform came after the conclusion of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, which was organized in 2017 by Government of India and the State Department of the United States of America. From the Government of India, Niti Aayog was made in charge to conduct that program, and it was a 2.5-day program where the theme was Women Entrepreneurship. And in his interaction with women entrepreneurs who had come from all over the world to attend that program, Mr. Kant, who is the CEO of Niti Aayog, he realized that in India specifically there is a lot of information asymmetry. And if we provide the necessary information to the women about various initiatives which are there on the ground, we could move the needle by a large extent, and that would really help women to be successful entrepreneurs. So with that in mind, he announced setting up of a women entrepreneurship cell in order to provide information to women about various schemes and initiatives, not only of the government but also of other entities. We converted the cell into a platform because we did not want a physical cell to be set up, and thus we launched the Women Entrepreneurship Platform on 8th of March 2018 as an aggregator platform. So it basically is a platform which provides, which you could say is a one-stop shop for providing information about various initiatives and also providing a lot of knowledge material to women, as well as creating a community of women entrepreneurs by enabling peer-to-peer interaction.
Now, in terms of numbers, how many members are registered in the platform?
As on date, it is a little more than 25,000 women who are registered on the platform.
What were the challenges you had to face while setting up the platform?
So basically, while the idea was announced and I was made in charge for setting up of the Women Entrepreneurship Platform, there was no funding involved. Government funding comes with approved schemes. So this was not an approved scheme. Secondly, we did not want it to be a government initiative really. We wanted it to be a public-private initiative. So getting private sector entities involved was the first big challenge. But I must say that once we approached them, we had many willing partners. Secondly, since we did not have the funding, we really started off as a bootstrap initiative or entity, and in fact the very first platform which was built by the interns of Niti Aayog. Even the logo of WEP was designed pro bono by one of the companies who came forward to work with us. Various other collaterals were developed pro bono by many of our partners. Going forward, the challenges that we have faced is basically, it's a chicken and egg. If you go to an entrepreneur, they will say that, what do I get on the platform? And if you go to a partner agency, basically the platform is nothing but bringing all the partner agencies and showcasing their initiatives. Then they would want to see how many people are registered on it. So what we have, the approach that we have now taken is to build content on the platform. And once the content is there, then we will have more and more women registering, as we have seen in recent past. So that is the approach which we have now taken. A, building the features of the platform, and B, creating more and more content. The last challenge is to, reach out to the semi-urban, rural areas, and also areas where, reaching out online may be a challenge. Initially, we had an offline program, but post-COVID, that has really taken a back seat. So, in order to do that, we have now the community page of the platform has 8 Indic languages. That is the other challenge, was to reach out to all segments of people. So, faced with these challenges, we are trying to curate the program in such a manner that we don't leave out anybody. We are working through agencies who have on-the-ground presence, and through them we are trying to reach to those segments who may not be very familiar or comfortable, approaching online.
Ms. Roy, 75 women achievers will be felicitated with Women Transforming India Awards 2021. Can you tell our listeners about the awards and how they were conceptualized?
So this is the 5th edition of Women Transforming India Awards. It was conceptualized by Mr. Kant, and initially it was done by Niti Aayog. After the Women Entrepreneurship Platform was set up, these awards have been organized under the aegis of WEP. In 2020, of course, we could not announce because of the pandemic. So there has been 1 year gap, but after 2019, in 2021, now we are doing the next award, the 5th edition. And since we are already celebrating 75 years of independence, we should have this celebration of women entrepreneurs along with the celebration of 75 years of independence, and women have played a big role in our journey post-independence. So we have clubbed the two, and WTI this year will be celebrated under the aegis of Amrit Mahotsav. And though in the past we have been, felicitating around 15 entrepreneurs, but this year, since it is 75 years of celebration of independence, we have decided to felicitate 75 women achievers.
What is the process of applying for these awards?
So you can go on the website wep.gov.in. It's a very easy process, and there is a form. Most of it is a drop-down menu, so you don't have to write too much. Also, you can fill the form at the draft stage. You need not fill it at one go. You can take your time, and once you are satisfied with the form, then you can finalize it and submit it. So we have tried our level best to make the form very, very easily accessible. Somebody can self-nominate themselves, or somebody can nominate another person also. So all the options are also available, and this form has been further improved this year based on our experience from last years. I would say it's a very easy way of applying, and we are using the social media and other outreach platforms to reach out the message of applying for WTI. We also have a helpline. For that helpline, we are popularizing the numbers. If they have any problem, they can either call on those helpline, or they can register their problems on the WEP community page, as well as the Facebook page of WEP, LinkedIn page of WEP. So in all these instances, they can register their queries as well. So our team will be there to help them out.
Okay. What is the evaluation process of selecting the awardees?
So it is an elaborate process. We have two matrix. One is for social entrepreneurship, another is for commercial entrepreneurship, and there are a number of variables on which evaluation is done: the scale, the impact, the local impact, how many local employment has been generated, what challenges have been overcome by the women entrepreneur in their journey. So based on these, the evaluation is done, and it has been we have detailed FAQs which are also available on wep.gov.in, which gives an idea on the parameters on which the evaluation are being done. They are very detailed FAQs, and anybody going through it will easily know on what basis winners will be selected.
Ms. Roy, how important do you feel it is to celebrate women entrepreneurs?
I think it's very important. It is a challenge, no doubt, because there is a risk involved. Secondly, the perception associated with it, that what we typically see is the garage mentality, where you open a small boutique or a parlor, that kind of a thing. So unless we celebrate women achievers who have done great job in this sphere, you don't have role models, and without role models, that inspiration does not come. So I feel it is very important to celebrate the wonderful stories that we have, and we have such good, all our past winners, their life stories are there on the website. So I think it's very important to celebrate these stories so that they can set an example for others to follow.
Although women constitute a small percentage of the total entrepreneurs, there has been a steady rise of women entrepreneurs in the country. What are the factors that have played a role in this?
So I would, to a large extent, I would say that various government schemes, if you see, finance is a major issue in business in India, and specific schemes have been launched where women entrepreneurs are given support in raising finance. Also, we have Startup India, initiative of the government, which focuses on promoting entrepreneurship, startup, ecosystem with a focus on women. The government has also focused on, setting up and building the ecosystem through incubators, accelerators, in collaboration with the industry, academy, as well as in international bodies. So all that, I think, has provided a platform for women to come forward, address their queries and achieve their dreams.
Ms. Roy, what according to you are the specific problems that women entrepreneurs have to face in the country?
So I think women, if you see globally, you will find that there is a challenge which women entrepreneurs face. I would not say that it is specific to India, and global figures are no better than what we have in India. Having said that, in India, I think like other entrepreneurs, even women face issues in raising finance, more so because there is this perception that, whether women will be able to kind of achieve the goals, because several issues are attached to women, whether she'll get married, she'll have children, will she be able to continue, various things are there, which I think with time are being overcome. Behavioral science has now really come to the forefront, so it has been realized that not only at home do they face a challenge, but also in the outside their home when they go out to meet finances, their suppliers, the industry people, they face this challenge about the mindset of the capability that the women may have. So I feel that is quite big issue. But consistently through their hard work and perseverance, and also supported by various initiatives to help them, I think women are coming in the forefront.
And women are always disproportionately impacted during crisis. So how do you feel COVID-19 has impacted women entrepreneurs, and what can we do about it?
COVID-19 impacted everybody, and women also got impacted. I think now we are coming out of the pandemic. During the pandemic, we were able to reach out to a larger, through WEP, we launched a few initiatives like masking with WEP, where we tried to provide employment to women to work from home in, making masks and other materials. I feel that, keeping pandemic in view, we need to see how we can leverage technology to help entrepreneurs, and there I would like to refer to a lot of initiatives which are being taken by the government. Niti Aayog is in the forefront of that. Through data sharing, through the account aggregators, we are trying to provide a system where collateral-free loans can be given, and obviously women entrepreneurs will also benefit from it, where based on their digital footprint, based on their other activities, they will be able to access finance. So that is one thing. Second is being part of the value chain. For that, they need necessary, mentoring, necessary access to the right set of people. So we have partnered with FICCI. FICCI is Greater 50, and we are trying to provide appropriate mentorship to women entrepreneurs for addressing their various issues. Next, like say in the Northeast, they have a lot of handicrafts, etc., but we need the right set of design institutes so that they can continuously evolve and have the latest, use these capabilities, especially using technology of new designs, and also I think providing them access to good branding capabilities, packaging, and then giving them access to various markets, both through e-commerce, through domestic as well as international. Through these targeted initiatives, I think we can help them in getting access to new markets as well as improving their manufacturing processes, better means.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
You were listening to an exclusive interview with Anna Roy, Senior Advisor at Niti Aayog on Women Transforming India. The interviewer was AIR correspondent Suparna Saikia. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on our mobile app News on AIR. This program is also available on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsttalks@gmail.com.